What's up, community? What's up, YouTube? How you doing? Oh, that's heavy. That is heavy. Welcome aboard, cosmonauts, for a Sunday edition of Cosmic Vinyl. I'm Cosmic Brian, your host, and we're listening to something a little on the heavy side, very Sabbath influenced. This is Orange Goblin, Eulogy for the Damned. Check that album cover art. There's the track list on the back there. Borderline like stoner doom stuff. Got the lyrics on the gatefold there, more wild graphics. Oh, look at that one. Jeez. So, here's what we're doing, man. I chose, I don't know, there must be 15 to 20 hard rock albums here. The reason I didn't do a video yesterday was because I just could not find the motivation, man. I went out early to go to some record stores and dick around in the comic book stores and record stores. And by the time I got home, plus it was 88 degrees yesterday, maybe 90, I don't know. And by the time I got home, I was absolutely just no motivation to just press play, work a video. I just couldn't do it, man. But then the savior of it all this morning, the salvation for this weekend's video, was Michael at Near Wild Heaven. He did a video showing 15 hard rock albums from all eras, man. And it, like, in his own words, he lit a fire under my ass. And so here I am doing a Sunday, I don't know when this is gonna post, probably late afternoon video. And I'm showing all hard and heavy bangers. Tried not to do metal. I tried to keep it hard rock, but all from the 70s through the 90s. So this one probably, this didn't count, but it's a great opener. This one's probably more in the 2000s. The Orange Gobby. It just seemed like a good opener, so I thought I'd pull this bad boy. But yeah, man, it's probably wouldn't qualify for this video. It's Sabbath-esque, but it's pretty heavy, man. So let's do this, man. I'm gonna do a big chunk real quick. We don't have a whole lot of time to dick around. You guys are lucky. This is a twist off, and it's a recapable, so I won't be throwing it at you. But I want to toast all y'all out there in the vinyl community, YouTube, for tuning in. Appreciate all the comments. Appreciate all of you just watching, for crying out loud. So yeah, this is to all y'all out there. Here we go. Hoist it up and toss it back. Jeez, I almost forgot the tagline.
Oh, yes, my good friend, of course.
Oh, a Sunday afternoon beer is always good, man. So here we go, man. Get these mind shields off, get the purple specs on, and I'm gonna cruise through these albums at breakneck speed. All right, here we go. All right, let's engage and get this party started. All right, here we go. It's gonna be fast and furious, folks. So the first album. Now here's a Uriah Heep album that doesn't usually see a lot of love, but this has some great heavy hard rock, some great guitars. It does have some orchestration, some horns and stuff, but I gotta tell you, man, commingled with the heavy guitars and the great riffage, Salisbury, man. I think this is their second album, and I love that cover, man. There's two covers. One has them in a tank, probably, I don't know if that's the UK cover, and this is the US cover on Mercury. But man, look at that great, like, man bat, or whatever that is, man. Friggin' love it, man. It's way better than the tank one. But yeah, this has some heavies on it, man. Opens with High Priestess, ends the first side with Lady in Black, and then you've got the Bullet Freak, Simon the Bullet Freak open in the second side, and then ends with a 16-minute long jam called, which is the title track, Salisbury, and it is killer. There's the track list there, a little bit of their career leading from their other album to this one. A few lineup changes. Look at that craziness, man. I love it, man. So we're starting it off with the Heat. I love the Heat. Going back into the 70s with Euclid heavy equipment. This is heavy equipment right here, man. Sitting in the dumpster there. Yeah, I've shown this quite a few times, man. Gave this a good listen today, man, and I just fell in love with it all over again, man. The heaviness. I feel like if these guys could have kept pushing forward, they would have been like a big, like, arena, 70s arena rock band. I don't know what happened to them, but it's too bad, man. And there's a picture, the guys in the band there. Another pic, song track listing there. Love this, man. Crazy cool album, man. So good. I highly recommend that. All right, we're putting you in behind. I can't trust Euclid record cover there. It's going to dive off, and then I'm going to look stupid. And then the Perch is going to have to bail me out with an edit. That's a Magic Box reissue, by the way. Here's another one. This is definitely more hard rock than like proto metal. And this is Highway Robbery, For the Love of Money. Look at their outfits, man. I love it. Look at this guy, this cat wearing the vest and stuff. This guy looks like Wild Mick Brown from Doc and the drummer. There's a picture of the band on the back. The opening track on this blows me away every time, man. It's called Mystery Rider. Mystery Rider, gonna da-da. So good, man. Every song on here is a flat out banger. I scored this for like this reissue for like $10 at a record show a couple of years back. But yeah, killer hard rock, man. Not so much, not like in the realm of Sabbath, but more in the realm of just like heavy, like Deep Purple kind of stuff. Speaking of Deep Purple, check this. This is Jerusalem. I've shown this album quite a few times. Ian Gillan managed and produced this band. Got them in the studio while they were still raw, and they just kicked ass. If I had you stream a song, it would be Primitive Man. So good, dudes. I freaking love this record. Very heavy. There's the track list if you want to stream any of that. But yeah, definitely check out Primitive Man. Primitive Man, you've known only loss. Primitive, stay. And again, speaking of Deep Purple, check this. This is Warhorse, featuring Nicky Simper, who was in Deep Purple but got fired. I believe Deep Purple was doing a little bit of a lineup change. Richie Blackmore wanted Ian Gillan in the band, but Ian Gillan wouldn't join unless he brought along, which one is it? I gotta get it right. Maybe Ian Pace? I don't remember, but they had to come together out of this other band, or Ian Gillan wouldn't come, and so Nicky Simper got the door, and then he joined this band, Warhorse. All right, I'm gonna give you the full effect. Stop yelling. Here you go. Very cool, like World War I type stuff there. And here's a great picture of the band. It's like one of those old portraits. I love it. There's the track list there. Fantastic heaviness. Very Deep Purple-esque. Whoa. Man, I'm fun. These are all gatefolds, so they're all gonna try and jack me around. And I'll show you the inner sleeve too, because some great pictures of the band. Again, another great portrait. I put the hype sticker there. Where's Nicky at? Nick Simper right there. I think this is on colored vinyl too, like this marble gold. Vertigo, baby. That'll hold it. Moving into the 90s for some Seattle stuff here. Oh my God, the Perch got this for me back in the day, and this is just a slammer. This is Grunt Truck, very much, oops, I'm holding it the wrong way. Grunt Truck, very much influenced by like 70s heaviness. taking it to the next level, though. Great cover, man. This one's called Push. There's the track list. Sort of Alice in Chains-ish, but maybe more leaning towards like a 70s rock sound. But yeah, there's the band in action there. I can't remember if this is on colored vinyl or not. And it is a gatefold. Bunch of, you know, flyers and stuff on the inner sleeve here. I think this might, oh no, it looks like I see some color. Kind of blood spatter, kind of transparent with blood spatter. I think this is basically the same, yes. Very cool. There's the band. I think the singer and the main songwriter, I think he might have died. I can't remember, complications maybe of pancreas, something wrong with his pancreas maybe. I can't remember. It's been a while since I showed that, so guess what's coming next? I chose, Michael did show some Blue Oyster Cult, but I chose a different record. I chose Spectres because it has the heaviness of Godzilla on it. It's also got the golden age of leather. Are You Ready to Rock is just a killer song. Nosferatu is on here. But yeah, man, I love that they're all sitting around kind of having like a seance or something. The weird lighting. Yeah, that's so cool. Very cool. Yeah, great stuff by the Cult. Love BOC, man. My favorite band of all time. Now here's a band also out of the 2000s off the Riding Easy stable. And I'm going to do this quick because we don't have time to dick around. But they're called Street Reaper, and they just scream like 70s rock and roll, classic rock and roll, maybe veering into a little metal. But man, I love this record, man. One of the first things I ever bought off Riding Easy. There's the track list there. There's the band. The guy holding, the singer there holding the sickle. But here, I'm gonna do this as quick as possible, but there's the little poster. Look at that car, man. I don't know if that's like an Impala or what, but man, that is sweet. So sweet. R.I.P. Street Reaper. Very cool album. I have a couple of their albums, actually. And of course, it came on this groovy green vinyl. Custom Riding Easy label there. Love it. The only album I don't have by them is their debut, which I don't think was on Riding Easy. Okay, I had to show these guys, man. I love Dio, I love Rainbow, and so I had to bust out some Rainbow. Been seeing a lot of people show Rainbow on Instagram, either this or Rainbow Rising, but I've shown Rainbow Rising a lot. But man, I love this album. This album is so heavy. I mean, you've got Long Live Rock and Roll, and one of my favorite songs, Lady of the Lake. You've got Gates of Babylon. I mean, you've got Cozy Powell. You've got friggin' Richie Blackmore, Ronnie Dio. I mean, these guys just kill. Bob Daisley. I mean, this is just like almost like a super group. It's a fantastic record and a great gatefold of like some concert footage. Only that's not Rainbow crowd there. That's a Rush crowd. They just airbrushed all the Rush t-shirts out. But there's the track list there. Love it. Now, I'm going to do a bonus with Rainbow because I love this album. And I seen somebody else show it on Instagram recently. And this is Down to Earth with the singer was Graham Bonnet. And he is one of the greatest singers. I love Graham Bonnet as a vocalist. And he kicked ass on this record, man. He really did. But him and Richie Blackmore and the rest of the band got into it over him cutting his hair. He didn't like to wear his hair long. And I think it was caused his dismissal from the band. That's him right there, man. They wanted him to have long hair. But in fact, they tried to put a bodyguard on him to keep him from going to the barber. But man, killer record. Absolutely love this, man. I'm a fan of all phases of Rainbow, to be honest. And then kind of moving into, I believe this is the 70s, maybe. I can't waste too. Oh, it's 81. But I pulled Van Halen. To me, this is like one of their darkest, more heaviest albums. This is Mean Streets. This is Fair Warning. It's got Mean Streets on it, man. But I always loved the album cover. And I always loved the track listing, man. So killer. You got Mean Streets, So This Is Love. When Push Comes to Shove, Unchained. I mean, a couple of those are my favorite Van Halen songs of all time, man. Produced by Ted Templeman there. But what a great early 80s hard rock album. I wouldn't consider Van Halen in the metal. They're more of a hard rock band. And with the David Lee Roth, they could do no wrong, man. It's just too bad that they couldn't keep it together, you know what I mean? And someone said, fair warning, Lord, strike that poor boy down. Turn the hunted from the hunter. Gonna hunt somebody down. Love it. Van Halen. I'm gonna have to move quicker if I'm gonna get through all these. Tucky Buzzard with Warm Slash. Yes, this cover is warped and heavily damaged by what I assumed is moisture. But man, the record plays fine, like a VG Plus. But man, what a great rock band. Kind of sleazy street rock. Man, these guys are so great. To me, this is by far their best album right here, Warm Slash. And they just look badass, man. Look at that. Great 70s rock and roll, man. Killer. Some might say this is more progressive rock, but when I was in high school, man, we listened to this and I have always thought this was a hard rock album. Rush 2112. Even though they looked proggish, definitely. I heard Rush is back at it, man, on tour. I don't know how that's possible. They must have hired on a couple new guys or what. But yeah, look at that, man. So great. I mean, this has I think it's like a concept. The Temples of Syrinx, Oracle of a Dream, the grand finale, Soliloquy. Absolutely killer record, man, by one of the premier Canadian bands, one of the premier rock bands of all time, man. Such talent. And I'm sorry, but to me, that's a rock and roll album, a hard rock album. Here's a band that kind of borrowed from the 70s, but then took it to a dirtier, grungier level, and that's Alice in Chains' Facelift. So heavy. Again, kind of borderline on metal, man. I think they got lumped into this whole grunge thing because of their location, but I gotta tell you, man, these guys were heavier than most. Same with Soundgarden, who I almost showed, but Michael showed the album that I was gonna show. But yeah, Alice in Chains' Facelift. You got Man in a Box, Sea of Sorrow, Bleed the Freak, Love Hate Love. Fantastic record. I was so happy to get this when it came out on reissue. So killer. It was a double album, by the way, on the reissue. Oh man, this is an album I enjoyed playing so much today, man. So great. And that's Bang. And it's kind of a two-sided affair here. The first side is called Mother. The other side is called Bow to the King. And I gotta tell you, this is very Sabbath-esque. The singer even sounds like a young Ozzy. But man, look at that great cover, man. Here, boys, have some pie. Can't you see we're trying to look tough here for this photo shoot? But yeah, heavy metal out of, I believe, Florida. Heavy hard rock, I should say. but this is just a slamming record. They're probably best known for their album, self-titled album. But man, I tell you, I prefer this bad boy right here, man. I have both, but I prefer this one, man. And I love that Bow to the King side right there, man, with the old school boxers or wrestlers or whatever. But yeah, this is just heavy all the way through. So good, man. Okay, I wanted to pick something from the Scorpions. I know Michael picked Lonesome Crow, which is their first album, but I think this might be like their third or fourth album maybe. But this is In Trance. And this is the Scorpions finding their like sound where they move forward is like towards what they ended up being in the 80s. And this is just absolutely killer, man. We still have Uli John Roth in the band. Killer songs, man. Every single one is so good. Yeah, this is a great record, man. This is probably the last. I wanted to get all their stuff from Lonesome Crow all the way through the Rock You Like a Hurricane, which is, I think, Love at First Sting. And this was the last one I needed, man. And it's just a banger. I think you're going to catch a little nip there. I think on later issues they might have airbrushed that out. I don't know. All right, how we doing, man? We got like 4 albums left. Three albums. Sir Lord Baltimore, heavy 70s, probably closer to proto metal, but it does have hard rock vibes to it as well. Another gatefold there, so you can see the band. Absolutely killer group, man. I love this. Oh, you want the full effect? I'll do it, man, if we got time. Very cool artwork there. But yeah, Master Heartache, the opening track, just grabs you by the ball sack. Kingdom Come, Pumped Up, Lady of Fire, Hellhound. I'm telling you, if you don't pick this up and you're a fan of 70s hard and heavies, man, I don't know what's wrong with you, but you gotta grab that record. Now this one might seem out of place, but man, this was a big part of my listening palette back in high school, and I considered this a hard rock album, and that's Billy Squier, Don't Say No. Back then he was a bit of a guitar god, and you know, before he kind of flaked out or whatever, the MTV video that ruined his career, which I don't think that that's what happened, but there's the track list. I mean, you've got In the Dark, The Stroke, which is, I don't even really like the song The Stroke, but I like My Kind of Lover, 2 Days Gone, Lonely as the Night. This is a hard rock record, man. I don't care what anybody says. Let's see if we got anything in here in the way of. Love the picture there with the chick's hand coming through his jacket. Fantastic. Billy Squier was awesome, man. I don't care what anybody says, man. I seen him in concert and he ripped. He ripped it, man. And one more, and this is one that I just could not leave out. I tried to leave it out, but as far as classics, 70s hard rock sound with a kind of 80s update and a little bit of sleaze rock, I had to go with Guns N' Roses. Whoops. Wait. There. Appetite for Destruction, man. I mean, I've listened to this thing until I probably could go the rest of my life and not hear a single song off this. But yet I played it today and loved it, man. This is the band cover. You know, they took their influences from like Aerosmith, Hanoi Rocks. I mean, these guys definitely have that sound, that raunchy hard rock sound. And you cannot, I mean, hit after hit. I mean, we had this thing memorized, man. So, yeah, I had to bring in Guns N' Roses. So anyway, that's it, man. I think we did like 20 albums. I hope you guys dug this, man. Stay tuned for next week. I hope to do a Saturday video. Not sure. I think I'm gotta tell you, man, I'm kind of leading into I'm phasing into like almost like a metal vibe, man. Even though yesterday I was thinking about I'd do a mod, show some mod records. I don't know yet. We'll see. I'll leave it as a surprise. It's a cosmic mystery. So, all right, you guys, stay cool, stay cosmic. We'll catch you next week, hopefully. Anyway, I'm out of here. Venom!